Here's another work with Uno. This is another easy work. This is one of those days. Where I'm not getting around as good as I could. But I'm not going to ignore my horses. I hear a lot of people say, well, I couldn't work with him because I had a headache, or I couldn't work with him because of this or because of that. Just making excuses not to do the job. Well, if you've got some productive things you could do and you don't feel as good as you should, but those things that you could do are pretty easy. All you got to do is take an extra ibuprofen and just do it. You save those kind of things, like what I'm doing here, for the days where you're not getting around too good. And the first thing you know, you never skipped any days with your horse. And a horse can never be too quiet. As long as you have the ability to go fast, and you don't lose that by killing them or making them dull, being quiet is a good thing. It just increases their performance. I always wanted one of those cars where the doors flip up, whatever they're called. But if that car wouldn't be able to stop or slow down, it wouldn't be much of a car, would it? So like I said, today's a day where we're doing some slow stuff, some quiet stuff. And I only record the beginnings of these works because there's hours of repetition that goes into the stuff that I'm not just going to let you sit there and watch. It's like watching paint dry. So, we brushed him all over with flag. Now we're going to brush him with our brush. Put our hand here so that we don't break contact with him, and just brush him. And all I want him to do is stand still and enjoy it. And I know that they like eating better than they do working. So if this doesn't take too long, then we'll tie him up and work another horse while he's tied up. It's going to be a nice colt. I believe he's just a yearling, and he's about ready to go home. Come from Horse and Halo Horse Rescue. He's a yearling, and I think he can be a registered paint. I think that's what Mandy told me. If you're interested in Uno, send Mandy Stewart a message at Horse and Halo Horse Rescue. Fill out the application and see if you can make the cut. It's just a yearling. I know you can get pinto papers on him if you can't get paint papers. So he is letting me brush him, huh? He's standing still. I put that leg up on my knee, but the reason that I'm not getting around too good is stopping me from doing that. So here we go. Brush down there. Pick this foot up. Brush down here. Pick this foot up. Now we're going to tie him up and repeat. Set it over there. Bring him up here. And the way I work these horses, when they get tied up, they know they're getting close to the end. A lot of times, if they're having a little trouble relaxing, I'll leave them tied up while I work another horse. If I tie one up and it doesn't move, they don't have to be tied up all day, but they do have to learn to tie up and stay where we put them, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and be patient, because Uno knows, and so does every other horse that's been here for a week or so. I'll put them on that wall. If they just relax and chill out, I'll come and get them. Anyway, not every work has to be the reinvention of the wheel or a chance to impress the world with your horse training abilities, especially out in a facility where there's no witnesses anyway. As long as these horses get this much better every single day, we're fine. But I will tell you this at the end of this video. If you take your horse to the trainer and you don't work with your horse the way the trainer does, don't be surprised if the horse goes back to acting like it did before. The only way a trainer can help you is to provide you with the truth and give you the tools to carry on with the homework that's required to maintain these things. Horses are not four-wheelers. And if you work with your horse different, you're going to get different results. So the best way to get the most bang for your buck with a horse trainer is to get exposed to as much knowledge as you can. If you've done your due diligence, the trainer is exactly what you needed, and you did that before you dropped your horse off. You learn what you can, so that when you take your horse home, it acts the same way it did at the trainer's. And that's my advice. If you're getting anything out of these videos and you're watching them on YouTube, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, Equine Kindergarten, and hit like and share. If you're watching them on Facebook, I would really appreciate it if you would follow me, Butch Mowdy, on Facebook, and once again, hit like and share. Thank you for your time. I hope these things are helping you. Bye.